Hello, I am Trey Tasty and welcome to Manifest Tasty, where we will go through a story or a period in history, find some kind of dish, and make it, and hopefully it will be delicious, but a lot of times they're not, so then we'll try and make it a little bit better. And I have some bad news because this time I don't know how we're gonna make this any better. This is a crime against food, probably a crime against humanity. We are dealing with something really out of this world here. This is the liver sausage pineapple. So, in the 1950s, there was the threat of nuclear warfare. And as a result, there was a big government push to get people at home cooking these dishes that could be made with a lot of preserved food, packaged food, things that don't really require fresh ingredients, things that maybe you could eat if you were living in a nuclear fallout shelter and wanted to make something kind of fancy to impress the fellow guests that are living with you in the bomb shelter. And this is one of those. This is a hideous dish. I've seen it on the internet for years and years, but usually just through blog posts. I haven't seen video of actually somebody making it. But today, I'm making it. To start off, I am going to use a fancier liverwurst than usual. It's a Braunschweiger type. It's really not that bad. It's got a little bit of a smoky flavor to it, but whatever is good about this before, what we're doing to it is definitely going to make up for that. Get all these out of our packaging and eat it. It's pretty good. Very salty. Be a little bit sour. And then mayonnaise. Again, I do like to use something a little better. Might as well start with good ingredients. Sir Kensington makes phenomenal mayonnaise. Now we are going to begin our mixing. Gelatin, a staple of all of these disgusting 1950s foods. We are going to need this gelatin in order to give the pineapple its shape. Put in some gelatin powder. Gonna have that bloom with a little bit of water. Gonna cut some lemons. We'll add some extra acidity to the liver sausage pineapple. Gonna add some Worcestershire sauce to it. Add some mayonnaise. If that doesn't look like a lot of mayonnaise, don't worry, there's more mayonnaise later. And now you just get in there, really smash that liver sausage up. Kind of makes me want to become a vegetarian. This is so disgusting. You can really see the meat turn from a gray color to a paler gray color as it just incorporates with the Worcestershire and mayonnaise and lemon juice to become something truly horrifying. We have our gelatin. Add in a real healthy portion of mayonnaise. We will add the gelatin to it. Give this mayonnaise a little bit more structure. And we're gonna have some yellow food coloring. It'll make everything look much more pineapple-y. I don't think that it's a staple of bomb shelters, but we want this to be more yellow. And there we have it. That is an absolutely delightful color. Now we're going to work on hopefully a better version. I wanted to do this with chicken liver. I'm going to do it kind of like a chopped chicken liver. For some reason, chicken liver was sold out at the time, so I went calf's liver. And I am going to cut that into chicken liver kind of slices. I'm going to have some eggs. Eggs go in the chopped liver. It's a nice binder for it. And we're going to hard boil these eggs. And we're going to chop some onions. Give these a nice little dice. And the onions are cut. And putting pimento olives in this, that is a really nice way to garnish these foods. At this point, we have boiled our eggs, and we're going to peel them. I like to just hit them on the cutting board, roll them around, peel them off. Always make sure that you get off that, not just the hard peel, but that little film that's underneath there too. So when you rub your finger on the egg, it should be very, very smooth. Then clean up your cutting board, and we've got our eggs. And we also have to cook our onions, cook our livers, get your fat of choice nice and hot. Add in those livers, saute until a bit pink in the center. You don't want to cook all the way through, you don't want it to get dry. And those are done. Take them out, and we can leave the bits still in the pan. Add some more fat. I think I had some duck fat on hand. Yeah. And then we're gonna add in the veggies that we gotta cook. After the onions have softened, we add some Madeira, add some sweetness, deglaze the pan, get it to the edge, get some fire, singe your hood a bit. That's how you know you're doing it right. And that's done. Also, the Madeira is gonna add some liquid to the mixture, nice and creamy. So now you can put all of those ingredients inside a food processor. Can add in a little bit more duck fat, can add some parsley, chonk those eggs when they go in, a little bit of cayenne pepper, do some black pepper, some salt. Looks like 2 teaspoons worth. Then watch her go. You want to leave some chunks in there, not too many. Give that a taste with a clean spoon, and that is tasty. Gonna add a little bit more pepper, give it a taste, and that is good. Now we have all our mixtures. We have our liverwursty Braunschweiger one. We have our calf's liver mixture. We have our mayonnaise. And because I don't have Jell-O molds, I am using some glasses I have around the house. So I'm gonna take this liverwurst mixture and just shove it in there. Then we'll add the good mixture. That is loaded with enough fat. So now we have our 2 glasses of real processed meat mixture. Now we have to start finishing and shaping these guys. Gonna use some romaine lettuce as a topper for mine, what I will call the good one. So the original is topped with a pineapple, and I'm gonna try and get these romaine leaves to be pineapple frondy shape. Using an actual pineapple, it's I don't know, like wearing a hat for it, but it's not really edible. You can't use it for anything. But this one, you can actually use it to eat the food. It has a purpose. So I'm gonna try and layer these in. Have big ones at the center, and then I'm gonna use smaller ones, more going out. Pay attention closely. I know you're gonna want to do this for your next dinner party. The moment of truth. Can I get this out? Ooh, it's really oozing. Oh no. Is there not enough gelatin? This is just a horrific recipe. I mean, it doesn't even work. Maybe I could have gotten colder. Maybe could have used more gelatin, but for it to look like such a blob after... No. Gonna try and trim this headdress a bit. See if I can get this on. The moment of truth. And... Nope, can't support its own head. Just completely collapsing. Back to the drawing board. So let's take off some of this weight. Let's see if we can get this thing fitted. There we go. There we go. That's something. Really nestle the liver around it. Ugh. any vegetarians watching, I mean, sure this is tempting you. Okay, that's good enough. Now we massage our yellow mayonnaise in. Ugh, look, it's a little clumpy. At this point, the pineapple is really leaning, and it's still leaning. Come on, stay on. Come on.
Oh, no.
No, it's gone. This is not an easy dish to make. It's not. So, we can try and take a little more off the top. Going all the way down to crew cut. And then we'll reapply some mayonnaise. Make up for what we lost. And we did it! Outstanding. That's something. And we're gonna try and make these cross hatches. Really get it to look like pineapple. And we're putting pimento olives on it while this liver sausage collapses under the weight of its own hair. And now to get that other one out. Look at that tower. Still doesn't really stay upright. Now I'm adorning with these lettuces. This one's also starting to collapse, and it is really hard to get these pieces to stay in there. And I thought I'd keep it yellow, but I think mustard works much better with chicken liver. Well, calf's liver in this case. So I decided to use my mustard, my favorite Dijon mustard. And there it is. Beautiful. This is a beautiful dish. Skipping out on the pimento olives, but still gonna do these little crosshatch patterns. Alright, I will put some olives in there. Maybe it's not that bad. And there we are! We have the improved version. Beautiful dish. It tastes much better than it looks. I probably wouldn't make it again though. It's really hard to improve liver sausage pineapple. This is really just a monstrous dish. So how do they taste? Well, the original definitely had a strong mayonnaise flavor. Very salty, a little sour. Not really good to eat. And mine, it is kind of a little too much on it. I think it would be good if it's just all separately. If you had some mustard that you could eat separately with it, if you ate the calf's liver by itself. I love chopped liver in general, but I don't think you just need to add a whole bunch of yellow on it. Hope you enjoyed watching Manifest Tasty. Please subscribe if you did, and if you didn't, also please subscribe, so maybe I can get the budget to stop making food for bomb shelter videos. Keep it tasty, friends.